Hello everyone, it's Volume here, bringing you week 3 of CPC D-League Season 3. We're fighting Falcon Punch and his Kentucky Fried Torchics. His team's right there, my team's over there. If you see that little note thing, that's just me telling myself that Melka Alakazam outspeeds Base 83 Scarfers at max speed, outspeeds Base 71 modest max speed. So, yeah. I probably shouldn't say that, because no one else would bother to do that, but I might as well. Whatever. I won't say that. I won't bring that up for the rest of the time. If you watch this, so new research into me, congratulations, you learned something. I'm talking way too much about it. But, so, let's get into it. So, as you can see, I named literally every one of my Pokemon Death Guy except for Celery and Hitmonbot. But, we'll get into why we brought that in a sec. Anyway, I believe I battled Falcon Punch back in the last D-League. And I beat him, so I had expectations. So that led me to bring this team. Anywho, hey, I'm fighting Garchomp again. You know, well, just fought Mega Garchomp, now we fought the better Garchomp. But I didn't even fight Mega Garchomp, I fought Latios. But, you know, that's how it is. So, we have the Garchomp, which is annoying because it outspeeds Zygarde. Hence why you see no Zygarde on my team. And also Mega Gardevoir, which outspeeds Zygarde, hence why you see no Zygarde on my team. Also, he has, I need to get it, basically, I either bring Scarf, or I need to get a D-Dance up. And he has Heatran, which I can easily kill with Zygarde, so whatever. But Conkeldurr, no, that's not ideal. Jellicent, not ideal. Sarina, not ideal. Jolteon outspeeds me. Sneasel outspeeds me and has priority Ice Shard. Alpalm outspeeds me, and I could bring Scarf, but I opted not to and just bothered. Why the fuck bring it? I can't even break 3 of his walls with Zygarde, and I'd rather bring Death Guy here. Death Guy numero uno. Plus, like, you know, I have basically 3 sweepers on my team. There's Zygarde, Weavile, and Mega Alakazam. I can't really bring 3 sweepers a week. I didn't bring Zam week 1, I didn't bring Zygarde last week, and I'm not bringing Zygarde again. Because if I bring 3, they're basically all cleanup guys or revenge killers. I mean, Zygarde's more setup, but the Death Guy and Death Guy 2 here are both revenge killers. So they will probably, you know, not come. They're just super good, basically, because they outspeed everything. Zygarde's not that great, but it's a good setup mon if I can get it in. But I opted not to bring it this week. So we have Poison Jab from this Weavile. We have enough speed because we have to outspeed Sneasel and Ambipom, mainly Ambipom, so I don't die. But, you know, either one of those could be Scarfed. I don't know what he's going to do. It could be Scarf Garchomp. But everything else, I mean, Scarf Jolteon. But I'm not sure if he's going to bring that, so I'm going to continue to battle, and we're going to go on with this. So I brought Weavile with, yes, I have enough speed to outspeed 115, and I have Ice Shard, Icicle Crash, Knockout, Poison Jab for the Mega Gardevoir, so yeah, so I outspeed it, I'm pretty sure I said that, and then Ice Shard, obviously great priority, knockoff, Icicle Crash, stab, basically, and that hits mostly everything. It doesn't hit Conkeldurr is a problem, hence why we have Death Guy 2, Alakazam. With Psychic, Energy Ball, Shadow Ball, and Hidden Power Ground, I don't know if Heatran's coming, but it walls me, so I need to bring this. I have Shadow Ball for Gardevoir. I don't have HP Ice for Garchomp, which you might say interesting, but he could bring Yachi or whatever, and I already outspeed it, unless you Scarf. But Psychic does a fuck ton anyway, so unless he brings defensive, especially defensive, which would be really interesting, I should be able to kill it. I have Energy Ball for the Jellicent. That's basically it. I have Shadow Ball for that too, so I don't know why I have Energy Ball, but I've decided to bring it, and I have HP Ground for that, and Psychic hits everything else basically. Sneasel also beats me, but you know, he can Pursuit Trap me, I guess, but he can't. Knockoff does a fuck ton, but it's not knocking off an item, so it doesn't really matter. Again, I actually don't think he has a great matchup versus me. I'm just gonna point that out, but because he only has really 2 carries, Garchomp and Gardevoir. Conkeldurr, I think, is great against me, unless I bring the bird, but I still think he can work around that, and I think that's basically his best option against me. Other than that, I really think I have the upper hand in this matchup. We'll see what happens, though. So, because I'm just not afraid of any of his mons. Like, he has fast mons, it's annoying, but like, Gardevoir and Garchomp are the problems. If they die, then he's fucked. Because my tanks will beat his tank. So I have a weird mixed Death Guy 3 here and Arcanine. Flare Blitz, Close Combat, Morning Sun Crunch. Intimidate, Iapa Berry. I'm mixed, especially defensive, because it's for Heatran, but I don't want to take an Earth Power from Heatran. But mainly this thing's for Gardevoir, Mega Arcanine. Regular Arcanine, Mega Arcanine doesn't exist. Arcanine is basically my counter to, like, literally everything that threatens me, because, like, I don't have good Fairy type dealer with. I have Scissor and Arcanine. Those are my Fairy type dealer. So usually Fairy types will be problematic for me, so I have Arcanine. But Flare Blitz and Flare Blitz for Mega Gardevoir. I don't need Iron Head. I just destroy it with Flare Blitz. Close Combat for Heatran, though you can switch in Jellicent. I have Crunch for Jellicent instead of Wild Charge, so I don't take a fuck ton of damage. But, like, either way, I don't think I'd be doing that much damage to it. Also, this thing, I didn't bring Will-O-Wisp because he has Conkeldurr, so I don't want to give that Gets Boosted necessarily. But, you know, we'll see how it is. Everything else, I think I deal with fine with Arcanine. Like, I can hit everything, so it's pretty good. I can't deal with Garchomp. I could bring Outrage, but that's kind of dumb, so I didn't bring it. And, yeah. Let's go into Celery, who is our Garchomp counter, sort of. Though it's specially defensive with enough HPIs to, like, two-shot Garchomp. Basically do a sizable amount to Garchomp. And I have Rocks, because, you know, I just want to get chip damage out. Also allows Arcanine to, like, do a fuck ton of damage to Gardevoir. And then we have no recovery. Perhaps I didn't want to bring Rocks, but, like, I don't know, Rocks work. And I have Psychic and Giga Drain, so that's good for me. Yeah. And then we have Death Guy 4, which is Scarf Scissor. I wanted to bring some spice here. The knockoff U-turn Bullet Punch Superpower for Heatran. Bullet Punch, just Gardevoir. I mean, I could bring Iron Head, but I don't know. I guess I probably could have brought Iron Head, but, like, I brought Bullet Punch because Sneasel, and I just like having priority. Also, Sneasel can knock off my Scarf, and that would make me real sad. So I don't have Iron Head. So I have U-turn just for the momentum, and I am knockoff because it has Jellicent. I don't have Acrobatics or Aerial Ace or anything like that for the Conkeldurr, because it wouldn't do fucking any damage to it, and it'll just kill me with Fire Punch. So, yeah. And then, yeah, so that's basically what that is. Conkeldurr is a problem for me. I have two Psychic types to deal with it. So I have Hitmonbot here to sort of deal with it, though it doesn't really, because it has Toxic, Bullet Punch, Mach Punch, and Rapid Spin. I wanted to bring Bullet Punch, Mach Punch, Sucker Punch, which would have been fun, but, like, they're not compatible for whatever reason. Sucker Punch, I don't know, must be a move thing, but I have Bullet Punch for Gardevoir if I'm ever in on it. If it switches into me, I can just chip it. Mach Punch for Heatran and other things, and Sneasel and Ambipom, don't like that. I Rapid Spin to get rid of the hazards, and Toxic to wear things down, which seems sort of dumb because I have Conkeldurr, but as you can see, I don't really have an answer to Conkeldurr. My answer to Conkeldurr is go into Alakazam and force a switch. So it's like, oof. So the Alakazam is my revenge killer there, but I can sort of sit here and smack it a whole bunch of times, hit him on top. But yeah. That's why I think Conkeldurr is the biggest problem, but I also think I should be able to deal with it quite nicely with Zam and Arcanine. I believe I'm Intimidate Arcanine. So, you know, I can just do that. And it can't really do too much to me, but he could have Earthquake, Rock Slide. So that's why Arcanine is... I'm worried about going into Arcanine there, and, you know, he could have Fire Punch for Scissor, and Knock Off for Celery. So, that's how it is. But... you'll see us. This will also be late, but, you know, whatever. And so this is our season 3, week 3, season whatever, week 3 battle versus Kentucky Fried Torchics. TeamBuilder will hopefully see you in the battle. So we'll see if I make any changes, and that is all. Goodbye.